no makeup on. All right, but this video right here is because everyone is freaking out over this like Nichole Arbour fat shaming video. She's been on The View, she's been on the radio, and everyone's freaking out over it. Now, let me tell you, okay, I have a Facebook page and it's called Mental Health Superheroes. And I'm here, and you're not gonna like the fact that I'm here to defend the girl. And I'm not here to defend fat shaming, because we shouldn't shame anyone for anything, okay? I don't shame people for having a mental illness, because I have one. But I think everyone is shaming Nichole Arbour for the wrong reasons. And I think her video comes from, you know, I like a lot of overweight comedians make fun of being overweight. And I think everyone's issue is that Nichole Arbour isn't overweight, and yet she's making this video about being overweight. Well, I think what everyone's overlooking is the fact that Nichole Arbour has her own issues, and she's got her own demons, and she's got her own things that she's dealing with and she's fighting. And it came out in a sense of attacking a group of people. And I think for anyone to take it seriously or to feel offended by what she's saying is wrong. And to take her as a bitch is, again, wrong. I think everybody's looking at her in the wrong light. And so I'm going to shed some light on a very real possibility of a different angle of Nichole Arbour that people aren't picking up on, okay? There was another post about Nichole Arbour's breakup to a guy who they were together, and during the time that they were together, she was physically and verbally abusive to this guy. And so that tells me this is a girl who's dealing with her own demons. And if you're dealing with your own demons, how are you going to handle it? Well, chances are she's probably not taking meds. Because if you're taking meds, you might be on the happier side. I take meds, I'm on the happier side. So she probably hasn't been diagnosed with anything. And her way of dealing with it and getting out in her therapy, those are her videos. Dear fat people, whatever, you know, all of her videos, this is how she's getting it out. But it's more on the angry side, but these are her demons, okay? And when you are dealing with a mental illness, it's your mental illness talking, not you. And I think people are so easily offended by someone with a mental illness. But you don't realize that an unmedicated person with a mental illness, not really easy to deal with. They're not rational. They're not thinking in their right mind. They're thinking in their, you know, in a mind of an unmedicated person. You know, there was a radio host that interviewed a friend of her ex-boyfriend, and he said that, you know, she threatened suicide to this guy. You know, they broke up, and she threatens that she's going to kill herself if he doesn't come back to her apartment. This tells me she's probably someone who's not medicated and isn't getting the help that she needs. So bashing her for her videos, probably not the best thing to do. You're dealing with someone who has her own insecurities and her own issues and is not the person that you're taking you know, you're watching a video and you think, oh, gee, she's a bitch and she's coming after me and, you know, I'm taking this to heart. But you're not thinking about the person that's actually making the video. You need to think about, you know, who's actually making this video and how is she feeling? And, you know, what's prompting her to make this video? There's something that is prompting her to make these videos. And, well, how is she feeling? She probably doesn't feel very good about herself. You have to realize that you don't have a girl behind the camera or in front of the camera making these videos, shaming people or talking about these things, who feels great about herself, you know, doing this. So that's your first complete misconception, I think, about her. You've got a girl who's making these videos that, sure, she looks like a Barbie doll and she's beautiful, but I'm gonna guarantee that she looks in the mirror and she doesn't see that. She doesn't walk around thinking, I'm gorgeous, I'm funny, I love myself. I don't think she feels that way. So to hate on her so much, it's a tricky thing, okay? You're bashing her for something that she very well might not have control over. So, yes, I'm playing devil's advocate here, but if you look into everything about her, you know, she might very well have some problems too and some demons. It's something to think about. So, you know, I hope that, you know, if you do decide to watch more of her videos, or if you watch someone else's videos, don't take it to heart. Don't be so sensitive about what someone throws out there. A lot of times, you know, people are fighting demons, whether it's what they're discussing or not. People have their own issues and they choose to deal with it in their own way. So, think about that, and I hope that whoever was, you know, severely offended by her video maybe thinks about where it's coming from. So, thank you.